De-Proscription of IPOB. Nzuko Umunna requests Ohaneze Ndigbo to intervene. Welcome to Njenje Media TV. This is a channel where we explore the truth behind the headlines. Nzuko Umunna, a socio-cultural organization in Nigeria and in the diaspora, has written the President General of Ohaneze Ndigbo to facilitate in the de-proscription of indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. In a letter dated today to Chief John Njenje, today, the 27th of August 2020, it reads as follows. Their first point is that they started by saying, "We bring you fraternal greetings from your esteemed subject at Nzuko Umunna. We commend your stellar leadership, which has given confidence to our people to continue in their quest for just and egalitarian society where the right to live as a free and noble citizen is dignified and peace is secured." Nzuko Umunna continued, "We note that the recent gruesome killing at Emene, Enugu State, of many Igbo youths allegedly suspected to be members of indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. It is worthy of note that this continued bloodletting by security agencies, especially among the ranks of Ndigbo, or among the ranks of Igbo youth suspected to be members of IPOB, has largely gone unchallenged. What is more, this killing seems to have become more fringed on the heel of the highly controversial proscription of indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, in January 2018. It has become apparent that the security agencies now use that controversial prescription as a variable excuse and smoke screen, not only to unleash mayhem on an armed Igbo youth, but also to escape justice in light of these grave extrajudicial killings." Nzuko Umunna continues, "It is also highly instructive that IPOB has already professed a commitment to non-violence means. We then therefore note that similar organizations in Nigeria include Movement for the Emancipation of the Niger Delta People, that is MEND, Odua's People Congress, OPC, Mieti Allah Cattle Breeders Association, MACBAN, Arewa Youth Forum, AYF, have neither witnessed the high onslaught unleashed on IPOB members, nor has the federal government made any move to proscribe this group aforementioned. In an era when rampaging killer headsmen are rolling the streets with sophisticated weapons and all manner of weapons, including AK-47 rifles, and they go on their businesses unchallenged by security agencies, it is unacceptable that a group that has consistently professed non-violence should be shut out from exercising their rights as secured by the Nigerian Constitution. We are deeply concerned that this unrestrained bloodletting among Igbo youths by the security agencies may worsen in the build-up of next general election. We, Nzuko Umunna, hereby note that the right of indigenous people to self-determination as secured under the international law and by sundry United Nations instruments and conventions. In particular, we note the observation of the United Nations Special Rapporteur on Indigenous People, that is, the Victoria Toali Coppets, that there is a systematic violation of rights of indigenous people through arbitrary arrests and labeling of indigenous organizations, leaders, and their activities as terrorists. Accordingly, we here at Nzuko Umunna also urge you, now referring to Chief John Njenje, to use your good office to mobilize men and women of goodwill towards a de-proscription of IPOB. This will stem this continued bloodletting among Igbo youths and ensure accountability with the IPOB ranks, as the activities of its members will not be carried out in covert manner. We thank you for your anticipated fatherly intervention and, as usual, your indulgence. Please accept our assurance of highest regards and considerations." This press release was signed by Ngozi Odumako, who is the coordinator Nzuko Umunna, Pascal Mbanefo, who is the secretary. They also copied Archbishop Obinna, Archbishop Emmanuel Chukwuma, His Royal Highness Nnemeka Achebe, that is the Obi of Onitsha. They also copied Professor Ben Nwabeze, Chief Emmanuel Iwanyanwu, His Royal Highness Igwe Lawrence Agubuza, Archbishop Christopher Ede, Southeast Christian Association of Nigeria, Southeast Civil Society Organizations, Nigeria Bar Association, Onitsha branch. Now, on this, we at Njenje Media must say that we support wholeheartedly what Nzuko Umunna is saying. Nzuko Umunna is obviously on the right track. We join our voice here at Njenje Media to say that Ohaneze must help us, must help the Igbo nation for the De-Proscription of indigenous people of IPOB, indigenous people of Biafra. We must note that IPOB has been on record to be a non-violent group. What we at Njenje Media what we have never understood and why we are still confused is, why would a people that have professed non-violence in their agitation, they only use flags? Then we ask once more, how on earth does that make sense that you would shake hands with those who have AK-47 and assault rifles, but rather shoot on sight those who have mere clothes, mere colored clothes in form of flags, and call them terrorists who have never bombed churches, who have never attacked, who have never engaged in any form of crime that terrorists do? We think it is an injustice taken too far. We believe that Ohaneze lending their voice would add to this. One thing that we at Njenje Media would also do is to explore other legal means with other organizations and other entities to see how this can be achieved. Be rest assured that we here at Njenje Media Studio must do our best in seeing that this comes to pass. I remain yours, Mike Udenta. Once more, this is Njenje Media Studio.